Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and we are filming live from the United Kingdom. I got that glow. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for subscribing, thank you for joining the family. I am more than happy to be here with you guys. Thank you so much. We are just seeing me for the first time. My name is Messiah. Please do well to subscribe and join the family. Hi guys, so today's video we're going to be talking about, we've talked about university offers. We'll talk about the exams that I wrote that you may likely write to in case you are coming to study abroad. And this video is about the visa processing, like my visa processing, how it went and how you can get your visa faster, even during period, like during the period where everybody's applying, September. Hey, September is hot. TLS anywhere, Abuja, Ikeja, Via is hot in September. So sometimes visa application can be slow. So today I'm going to talk about the tips and things that you should do, and also like advice and everything with like your visa application. And I applied late August and I did biometrics in September and I got it after 8 days. And it was a standard application. I didn't do priority for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I was supposed to do priority, but I felt like things were going too smooth for me to be worried about doing priority to get my visa faster. Do you understand? Like, I don't know. I felt like I was fine. At first I was scared. I was like, can I still do priority after my biometrics? Obviously you can't do it again. So this is about how I got my visa after 8 days. A standard application visa 8 days after. Standard application visa actually takes 15 working days. So that's 3 weeks. First tip or advice I'm going to give is staying true to your goals, staying true to your maker. Okay, you have applied you have applied to the uni. They have given you an unconditional offer. You have probably gotten your cards, because you need to get your cards, your tuberculosis ready for your visa application, and also your money ready. So probably you have done that and now you're about to apply for your visa. This is the time for you to be in tune with your creator, because some people, it may be easy. For me, it wasn't easy in the beginning. It was now towards like after I collected my cards, and then it was towards my tuberculosis test. Yes, it was when I went for my tuberculosis and I saw how everything was smooth. I just felt it in my heart that for this thing to go this smoothly, Messiah, you have gone here in the UK. So but I was able to confirm that because I was in tune with God. I was in tune with my creator. I knew that, because when I went for my tuberculosis test, it was first week of August, and I know people that went July, and they were like, it was war, but I went first week of August. I think it was on a Thursday, on a Wednesday, and I didn't go in the morning. I went in the afternoon and I took my tuberculosis test, and they asked me to collect the result the next day. That was how smooth it was. The same day. I only paid before I went, and I showed them the email showing that I've paid, and that was it, guys. I mean, people, whether you're staying in Lagos or not, I know people that it wasn't that easy for them. So when that happened, I was like, you know what? Yeah, so you have to stay in tune with your creator. Muslim, Christian, stay in tune. Make sure that make sure that you really, pray about it. And if things are going smoothly like it did for me, then you know that God is actually with you and you should not fear. Just keep having faith, okay? Now, one other thing I will say is, one other big advice when it comes to applying, whether you are, unless this person is going to be like a mentor to you, or someone that is also planning to study abroad, or I don't even know. Unless like this person is somebody you trust 100%. what I just want to say is, if the person is not going to be monetarily invested, this person is not invested either through money or maybe emotionally or like your comfort, they don't need to know, my dear. Yeah, they don't need to know. Even if they're also planning to study abroad, or they're saying, oh, they've applied there, they applied there, my dear, they don't need to know. Okay, keep your mouth shut. At first I was like, why is that people travel abroad and don't tell people? Oh, I found out though, it's not like anybody's going to come and spoil your application. They're going to tell you some people not to give you this thing, but you know, bad vibe. You don't want sansa inside your gari now, you know, the bad vibe, the bad mind. You don't want that. And also, yeah, just so that you will, that's why I said you need friends. You need to tell someone, obviously, so that the person will be like, your in case things are not going well, you have someone to cry to or something, which is okay. But unless you absolutely trust that person, because anything can happen, and maybe you may not go that year, maybe you're not meant to go that year, but so only that one person, only that. So after that, yeah, so now that you have prayed to God and God is definitely going to answer you, what are the things that you need? You have to like prepare all the documents you need for a visa application. So the most important thing, especially if you're coming to the UK, is money. It is money. Yeah, now, so it's money. And yeah, so you have to keep your whole school fees. If you are coming for like a postgraduate course, you have to keep your whole school fees. So if your school fees is 10 million, everything has to be in your bank account. If it's 20 million, everything has to be in your bank account or your sponsor's bank account. So yeah, so and then plus 9 months living expenses, so you can make research about that one. So yeah, the living expenses outside the London is about 1,000 something pounds, and then the living expenses yeah, that's outside London, but in London is about 1,200 and something pounds. Okay, yeah, so now you have to keep that money in your bank account for 28 days, so you can be there for 30 days, can be there for a whole month. If you want to be on the safe side, let it be there for a whole month, so you can use the whole of June to keep your money in your bank account. And now when you are putting your school fees inside your account, now one thing about dollar and pounds is that they rise and they fall like the UK weather. Is not stable. So what you are going to do is you are going to make sure that let's say your school fees is 10 million, you can put about 10.5 million or 10.1 or 10.2. That's like your school fees, or let's say all the money plus your living expenses is about 10 million, so you put 10.1 or 10.2. so in case of any fluctuation with the pounds or dollar or whatever, it won't affect you. I know someone that was 400 pounds short and they didn't give this person visa. I saw the email with my own eyes. So yeah, you really have to put either 100k plus or 200k plus inside your account. Make sure it's a bit more than enough, so that one will also help you. Now, because now still on the money, now most people, let's say you're applying from Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, anywhere, most people use their currency, meaning you're likely to use naira if you're coming from Nigeria or this thing. But if you want to make it faster, if you want to make this thing faster, my dear brother, my dear sister, if you have like a dollar account, domiciliary account, that the money is showing dollar, I use a UK account, which is using a UK account is me giving the consular in charge of my application a easier look at everything. So she sees my school fees. Okay, this is the amount. How much? Okay, this amount. Ping, ping, bang, go. So it's green light straight up. But if you are using Nigerian, let's say it is submitted like a statement of accounts with naira, they have to check the Olanda sheet, and they have to be doing the conversion and putting calculator and so it's going to delay small. So it might not too much, but like the delay is always there. So if you have pounds account, you can always use your pounds account. It makes it faster. It worked for me. Yeah, okay, it worked for me. Okay, so outside that, the next thing is your documents, your academic documents. Now, aside the money, another thing they want to know is, do you know how to speak English, especially if you're coming to the UK. UK is so particular about that English. So now a lot of people use WAEC, NECO, and it depends on what the university accepts. Most of the universities I apply to accept IELTS exam. So yeah, that's why I say this exam, although it's the most ridiculous exam ever, writing an IELTS exam will give you an edge with your consular. So let's say you submit your application and they are saying WAEC results. Obviously, they're going to take a pause and start looking at your C4, B4, B2, A1. They're going to start taking their time to check that thing, taking their time to check. Do you get? But when you submit an IELTS result, they just go to your overall score, 7.57, check it and see that, okay, your school gave you an unconditional offer with this, so you're good to go. See how easy that was. So using an IELTS or TOEFL this thing too can also help you, give you help to make this application thing faster. I did my biometrics in September and it came out about 8 days after. So yeah, that was it. And it came out the day after, and I want to use this opportunity to share a testimony, because I remember a day before, a particular Saturday in September after my visa application. I've already done a lot of things that I'm like, oh God, if God doesn't give me this visa, I deserve it, because I was not as spiritual as I was in the beginning when I was fighting battles and I was all over the place. But so I remember that Saturday, because we do fellowship in my house. So we're doing this fellowship and I was looking down. I was like, oh my God, like, oh, my life, man. I was so down. And my cell minister, like the leader of our cell, he noticed it. And these people, these winner people, they used to say things. Then it just said something in particular to how I was feeling, because I was feeling very guilty. And it was like, we are just human beings and God is always there to forgive us. And when he said that, and it was time for personal supplication, so I just bowed my head and I was like, God, I'm not going to ask you to give me this visa. Whether I get this visa or not, you are God. You will never stop being good. Whether I was still in Nigeria, people will still go to church on Sunday and say, God is good, God is good. So you will not stop being good. I just said, I thank you for how far you have brought me. I thank you for the experience, really. And that was the most sincere prayer I've ever prayed, because I was really sincere that if I didn't get that visa, it was fine. Everything was fine. Everything was going to be fine. That I thank you for how far you have brought me. That at least I have the experience. I can tell somebody else, this thing. And that was on Saturday. And on Sunday, I woke up from my sleep, and as a Gen Z as I am, the first thing I took was my phone, and I saw a Gmail, and I was like, oh, Gmail, this early Sunday morning. And I opened my phone, and the Gmail said, your visa has been issued. Sunday morning. My visa was issued on a Sunday morning. I was expecting a weekday thing. It was on a Sunday morning, 8 days after application. So when I tell you that you should stay in tune with God, I know what I'm saying. It's not a thing of this thing, because if God does not put a stamp over your visa, there is nothing all those consuls want to do. Okay, so that's it. I don't know if I'm missing anything else because I didn't really write it down. Something just things from my head. So that was how I got my visa after 8 days, and that's just how you can also get yours. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.